A bombshell announcement from ABC Entertainment. They have canceled the hit revival of Roseanne due to Roseanne Barr's racist tweet. And I'll be talking about that exclusively in this special edition of the Recently Canceled podcast.
The Recently Canceled podcast with Von Fry.
Hey, how goes it? So, it was a beautiful day, and then it got stormy, and then this news happened. And I'm just like, I've got to talk about this right now while it's relevant. So, special edition of the podcast, only topic I'm talking about here. And yeah, you know what? I may just throw in some pictures here to keep those of you on YouTube interested. I guess earlier this morning, Roseanne, I don't know what prompted this, but Roseanne Barr just called Valerie Jarrett, a former Obama aide, said that her appearance, she looks like Planet of the Apes. Now, what prompted this, I don't know. What I do know is that the first step of rectifying this, or backtracking, apologizing, comes out of Roseanne, I guess, deleting the tweet and saying that she's sorry. But, you know, everybody has to pile on. You have to react fast in Hollywood, don't you? Because if you don't react fast, it's how could you? You didn't do it fast. You didn't leave fast enough. You stayed on that ship while it was sinking. I would have jumped right away. First one off the boat, Wanda Sykes steps out as consulting producer. Now, I'm going to let you in a little secret. Roseanne was a thing way before Wanda Sykes showed up. So what consulting she did, it's just as some pal. Wanda Sykes is buddy with some people, and that's how she gets about. That's really about it. If it's not Roseanne, it's Chris Rock. Not funny, marginal, if debatable talent at all. Wanda Sykes, first to pull out right now. And that looked like that was about it, all of a sudden, bam, the big hammer comes in. ABC Entertainment head Channing Dungey, the first black woman of this position, cancels the show. Just says that there's no place for a repugnant statement like this over at ABC, and it doesn't represent ABC. And you have to distance, right? That's the game. We're distancing ourselves. Look, we got rid of Roseanne. The show just cost a lot of people a lot of money, a lot of jobs. Bam. Now, I've got to wonder, is Donald Trump asking his advisors right now if he can pardon Roseanne? And they're like, sir, I don't really think that you can interfere with a TV network. The pardon thing's mostly for keeping people out of prison. Does the show move to Fox? Now, that seems to be something that's being tossed around. Fox was happy enough to go pick up the recently canceled Last Man Standing, a right-wing perspective multicam sitcom, some would argue related to Roseanne as far as target demo. Does Fox bite on this? Can they? Are they even allowed to? Does ABC own this property outright? Because this isn't Fuller House. Full House coming back with a different name on a different service, moving from ABC to Netflix. I think this is ABC through and through, and it may be untouchable. But wow, that is something. Just to put this into perspective, imagine NBC canceling Seinfeld at the end of season 7. You just had a hit season, massive numbers. You got the number one show on TV. You're going into season 8, and you're going to wrap things up in season 8, but oh no, we decided to cancel it. And it's just huh? You're going to miss out on that much money? Now, yes, Seinfeld had more viewership, but right now there's so many more channels, and there's so many different sources of entertainment out there competing for your time, that a show to be a hit old school style multicam sitcom in 2018 is pretty rare. Rare enough that there's only 2 in the game. Roseanne, The Big Bang Theory. Everybody else that tries this format fails. That's why everybody goes to single cam. It's let's try to make it look like a documentary, or a Modern Family tries the documentary thing too, like The Office, Community. This is really an unprecedented move for a network in a time where network television is struggling to stay relevant. Just said, bam, you're gone. Wow. And then, the tweet on Twitter, there's these moments that show up, these trending articles, stories, a collection of everybody's reaction. It's provided you have a verified Twitter account, of course. And it's like everybody that has a hit show, well, let's use hit with some quotation marks here on ABC, just has to chime in and how disgusted they are. And what happens to them if they don't? What happens to them if you have Al Bundy? Why did I have to call him Al Bundy? Over on Modern Family, not chiming in. Oh, now is he racist because he didn't go out of his way to slam Roseanne? These are the way things react now. Imagine if we had Twitter in the 90s, how different entertainment could have been, because people would have overstepped PC. I think Twitter and this, everybody having to voice their opinions aloud and share them, has made PC more of a thing. I mean, think about this. Like, you used to have stars who just kept quiet. They wanted their privacy. Now, everybody has to agree with me. This is who I'm picking for president. This is who I'm voting for. You need to vote on this issue the way I do it if you like me and you're my fan. And that's their attitude. Pro tip, guys, if you are famous, get rid of your social networking life. Okay? It can only do you harm. You're going to say something somewhere, you're going to reply to somebody that was nasty to you, and someone's going to take it out of context and get your next project shut down. The current one you're on fired. You're going to have to apologize. It can only bring you down because it's going to be sold as your own words. And that's how people can get to you. What does the common person do with social networking? I mean, like, if you have just 10 people listening to you, you better not be controversial, because you're going to get fired at your job. You're going to have to issue an apology. There will come a time where they say, oh, hey, that Walmart greeter, we're sorry. We can't really have you saying anything pro-gun over there on Twitter, so you're fired. Like, where does it stop? Wow, just such shocking news. Well, that does it for this special edition of the Recently Canceled podcast. Please, down below, voice where you weigh in on this. Did ABC make the right move? Did they have a choice? Did Roseanne overstep? What even provoked this? Adios.